Hi guys, DevilHunterXYZ, and we are back with Root Letter, the last answer. And been a few days since I played this, but well, I still gotta continue with this. I think really the problem is me trying to find the right time for me to even stream this. Lately work's kind of been getting in between me and this game. Well, that and maybe also a couple of other games I'm trying to do at the same time, but trying to make time for it, and I'm trying to see if I can stream this at better times if I can, but it's kind of becoming almost an impossibility at this point. Yeah, so on chapter 6, Ginger Stationery. So I think at this point we found out who Four Eyes, Monkey, Fatty, and Bitch. We found out who all four of those were so far, and we have a strong feeling the next one we know who's Snappy. I have a strong feeling who that could be. Let's see. They say you can't work on an empty stomach, right? Going back to the restaurant. Because I think I'm turning up in a dead end. Kamiarian. I'm back at Kamiarian. If I want something to eat, Kamiarian is an easy choice. Seems like it's like the only choice, but I digress. Sanpei greets me.
Irasai.
What should I eat today? Look at the menu. I'll have the deep-fried moroge shrimp.
Hey, moroge ebi no karaage teishoku o ichou.
Sanpei repeats it loudly and goes back to the kitchen. What to think? I look at the friendship bracelet that I got from Monkey. I've seen this bracelet somewhere. Could it be... I take a look at the picture I got from the Karakura art studio. The girl in the picture with Fatty has the same friendship bracelet on her wrist. She's wearing the same friendship bracelet. So she was friends with Snappy. I sit and think for a while, and Sanpei comes back with my meal.
Omatase shimashita.
So this is deep-fried moroge shrimp. I wonder what it tastes like. Actually, that looks pretty decent. I could go for that. Sanpei goes back to the kitchen as I take a bite. The shell is so tender and the shrimp is so rich and tasty. Being able to eat this every day must be a nice perk of living in Matsue. Genkichi comes out from the kitchen. Genkichi puts a stamp on the mo on my stamp rally card. 2 more to go. I might complete all 7. This isn't really the reason why I came here. Genkichi goes back to the kitchen. In the kitchen, Sanpei turns on the TV. Or turns TV on. Might as well check it out. I turn my attention to the TV. Oh hey, it's Misaki. He's doing a weather report from in front of the Karakura art studio. Even if I leave right now, I wouldn't make it there before she leaves. Hey, could you turn up the volume? Sanpei calls from the kitchen. Am I a fan? Kind of. It's not like that, but I do want to hear this. Sanpei turns up the volume. Well, talk about convenience. He's gonna be in the Matsue Castle in an hour. If I head to the Matsue Castle, I can catch her. My cell phone suddenly rings. Who could it be? I take the call. The call was from Yuka, Fatty's fiancée. She said she had something to talk about and asked me to come to the Monedongo shop. Yeah, that's Yuka. Kind of forgot about her, honestly. Actually, it's kind of been a while since we tackled that little incident with Fatty. Onedongo shop. I arrived back at the Monedongo shop. Yuka is seated and waiting. So, how's Fatty? How's Fatty doing?
デブじゃなくてジュンさんです。
Okay, fine, June. How's June doing? How's he feeling?
もう大丈夫のようです。明日から店を開けると言ってました。
That's great.
彼の具合が悪くなったのはあなたのせいですよ。
Because of me, what did I do? All I did was get him to reveal the truth. And maybe recall painful memories. I can't say I had nothing to do with it, but that's not the real reason.
15年前ですか。
So, what did you want to talk to me about?
昨日ジュンさんが電話で話しているのを立ち聞きしたんです。
Who was he talking to?
わかりませんけど、おそらく高校のクラスメイトです。
What was the conversation about?
私が聞いたのは、卒業式の後で死んだとか、僕たちが殺したとか。
Oh, snap. Someone did die at the graduation. Oh, jeez. So you got scared and called me?
はい。
Was the woman who pretended to be Ayafamino the one who got killed?
どう思います？
Could Fatty be... Is this why he's afraid of the sight of blood? But Yuka would never admit it. I need her to be on my side for now. There's no record of her murder 15 years ago.
まだ明るみになってないとか。
A covered up murder mystery? Maybe.
そんな。
You trust him, don't you?
そうですけど。
I don't know him well, but he didn't seem like the kind of person who murders people. What do you think?
私もジュンさんが人を殺すとは思えません。
Then there's only one answer. He didn't do it. Don't look worried like that. You're closer to him than anyone. You have to trust him.
そうですよね。私、ジュンさんを信じます。
Good. Now there's one thing I need you to look into.
何ですか？
I need you to find out who married and changed her last name among his classmates.
わかりました。
It's about time for the weather report.
天気予報ですか？
Oh, sorry, talking to myself. So what? That make Yuka kind of my personal assistant in this little investigation here. So, I guess it is true that someone was murdered after the graduation back 15 years ago. Possibility. Where is that? Was that the Shirayama Park? I assume Fatty got whoever was pretending to be Aya, and well, right now I should focus on Misaki Murakami. Misaki's reading the weather report during a live broadcast. And then that's when I storm in the middle of the broadcast. That'd be a stupid idea. Once the broadcast is over, the staff begin to take down their equipment. Alright, I should go ask her. Misaki notices me.
待ち伏せしてたのね。
Well, I wouldn't put it that way. It didn't look like you could see me at the station.
ここに来ても同じよ。
I have something I want to ask you. Ooh. Investigation start. Alright. Let's see. If I just ask her a question straight, she wouldn't answer. She wouldn't answer then. I need to find a trigger to talk about Aya. A trigger to talk about Aya. Kind of forgot what I even have, to be honest. Maybe the bracelet, I guess? Maybe too soon to show this. Okay. Jumping a little too far ahead. Sorry, that's kind of the problem with me taking breaks in between these sessions, because I can't remember quite what I actually have for what the use of these inventory items were. Alright, if I just ask her questions straight, she wouldn't answer them. I need to find a trigger to talk about Aya. Need to find a trigger to talk about Aya. Red spider lily brooch? I don't know. When I first met you, you had a brooch on. Maybe not. It's a red spider lily brooch. Wasn't it your favorite? Of course not. Of course not. You gave it to an auction. But I gave the actual brooch to Four Eyes. If she keeps pretending she doesn't know, I don't have any other way to question her. Fine, let's change the subject. Okay. This choice doesn't feel right. Childhood friend Marita? You and Marita at the UFO research lab are childhood friends, aren't you? He said that Snappy was at San and Cho TV. I need to corner her more to get anything out of her. I should just change the subject for now. I can't afford any more mistakes. Okay. Picture from middle school, I guess. Maybe too soon to show this. Okay. Ugh, I'm running out of information here to go by. I don't know if it should be the photo from 15 years or the Aya photo in general. I don't really know. But who was pretending to be Aya Firmino? I show her the picture of Aya that as soon as Misaki sees it, she tenses up. The letter talked about Snappy. It looks like this sounds familiar to you. Someone told me about Snappy. Morita, right? Yeah, you and Morita at the UFO research lab were childhood friends, weren't you? He said Snappy was in San and Cho TV. There's no other woman about the same age as Aya at that station. It seemed like Morita knew a lot about Snappy, but he wouldn't tell me much. He said he's been rooting for you.
そう。応援されて私も嬉しいわ。それで、森田はガリの特徴をどう言っていたの？
That she snaps at people with her teeth when she gets upset, and that her left canine tooth sticks out.
残念ね。私はこの通り、綺麗な歯並びよ。
She has great teeth.
わかったでしょ？私はガリじゃないわ。
She probably didn't have perfect teeth before. Well, the folk with her in braces, yeah. I have your picture from junior high right here. I showed a picture of Misaki when she was in junior high, and she's wearing braces. It looks like you had braces.
これだけじゃ私がガリだという証拠にならないわ。
Probably not. I got proof from someone that Misaki is indeed Snappy. Maybe this proof isn't something she wants to remember. Ooh. That's probably the bracelet, if she doesn't remember it. I heard you bit Monkey.
そうだったかしら。
I got something from him. It's a friendship bracelet. I showed her the 5-colored friendship bracelet. Ooh, that kind of drew some memories. As soon as she sees the good luck bracelet, her expression changes. I should corner her with max mode. You're Snappy, the snapping girl.
私は噛みつき女なんかじゃありません。そろそろ戻るわ。
Wait a minute, there's something else I want to ask you about. Try that again. You are Snappy, aren't you?
そうよ。私がガリよ。あなたは何が知りたいの？
Huh, that's odd. You didn't even resist. Okay, that was kind of quick.
私
Mystery
忙しい
solved
のよ。
now.
知っていることは教えるから、さっさと帰ってくれる？
She doesn't want me to talk about that secret. So she must be trying to go along with it and get rid of me. Maybe I should show her the picture of the girl who actually wrote me the letters. Okay. Oh, damn it. I cannot make any more mistakes next time. Kinda lost here, actually. I should show her the picture of the girl who actually wrote me the letters. Ugh. Kinda honestly at a loss. I can't make any more mistakes, but unfortunately it's a little bit on the vague side, to be honest. Like, I only have 2 choices here, but... I got really no other choice. I don't know. All's well that ends well.
もういいでしょう。スタッフを待たせてるの。
I'm not done with this conversation yet. I can't miss this opportunity. Alright, first fail. Oh, well, that didn't work. I'll start the investigation again. Alright. Well, at least it's kind of a good thing to show. You know, even if you fail the investigation, you don't. It's not like a game over or anything like that. It just restarts the investigation sequence. Okay. This is up. Sorry, I'm kind of skipping a little bit past this. Childhood friend Marita. Okay. Junior high photo. Friendship bracelet. Okay. This is the one I'm kind of stumped on, honestly. To show her the picture of the girl who actually wrote me the letters. What other picture I already have? Tell me about her. Honestly, that one doesn't really make much sense. Yeah, I know it was about Aya, but why didn't the Aya photo make more... Wouldn't the Aya photo make more sense than this photo? Because it could have been anything. I mean, yeah, I guess it was in front of the Karakura Art Museum, or Art Studio, but I don't know, it seemed a little bit vague. It should have been more specific as to which photo of her. I showed the photo I got from the Karakura Art Studio. As soon as she sees it, Misuke's expression gets tense. What? What I really want is to see and talk to her. The things she wrote about in her letters. What did she write about? Well, she seems concerned about what was in those letters. She sent them to me, yeah, so yeah. Before I get to that, who was the girl in the picture? You weren't close with her, huh? She's lying. The picture shows the truth. Well, it's just the same picture, isn't it? That's a lie. The girl in the picture is wearing a friendship bracelet, and it matches yours. I wasn't, not really blackmail, but no, I'm not your enemy. I should try to get her to understand using max mode. Eh? Sorry. Alright. A little bit of interruption right there. I just want to see her.
何を言っても無駄のようね。好きにしたら。
Do as you like.
私自身はこれ以上話すことはないわ。
Okay. Need to make her open her heart somehow. I would do anything to see her.
もう十分何でもやってるじゃない。いい加減私の前から消えてよ。
Okay, maybe a little too much in that direction. I just want to see her.
何を言っても無駄のただ。
Okay, not ready to do much. Fine. Can't stop me
な
now.
らしつこく私たちに聞いて回らず、一人で探せばいいじゃない。
Okay, well. I just want to see her.
そうね。
Going too far in the opposite direction at Max Moon. I'm guessing she was special to Snappy, as she was special to me as well.
でも話せないわ。
You can't talk about it, or did she not want to talk about it? In my last year in high school, when I was going crazy studying for entrance exams, her letters helped me stay sane. Here's Max Mode again. Trust me, I won't let you down, so just, I get an idea here.
彼女のことは忘れた方がお互いのためよ。悪いけど、これ以上は話せないわ。
Need to make her open her heart somehow? Okay. First option, maybe? Trust me, please? Please, believe me. Please.
わかったわ。
You're wearing the same colored friendship bracelets.
勘違いしないで。私たちは友達よ。それ以上の関係じゃない。ただ、少しだけ私が好意を持っていただけ。
Feelings, huh? What kind of feelings exactly? Like friends type feelings, or kind of like romantic feelings? Or we kind of go into a little bit of a Yuri type territory? Are the memories of her painful? Just want to remember. Was there some kind of a tragedy? Come to think of it, before I said red spider lilies symbolizes sad memories. Red spider lilies symbolize sad memories. Do you have sad memories of Aya?
デザインが気に入ってただけよ。
Then why did you donate it to the auction?
どうして知ってるの？
Because I bought it there.
古くなったからオークションに出したのよ。
No, that's not true. You did it because I dug up your past and you wanted to forget. You wanted closure for that sad memory.
自分の都合のいいように考えないで。確かにあなたのおかげで過去に縛られている自分に気づかされたわ。でもそのこととは関係ないわ。
That's not relevant? Of course it is. Don't you want to know what Aya thought of Snappy?
それは知りたいけど。
Read this letter. She wrote about you. She wrote about how she felt. I hand the letter to Misaki.
こんにちは。元気にしていますか？私は少し元気がありません。受験が近づいてきて、クラスがうつうつとしている感じです。数ヶ月前まで毎日が楽しかったのに、まるで別の学校に来てしまったようです。先日、事件がありました。私の成績が上がったらカンニングを疑われたんです。私、悲しかった。
そしたらガリが助けてくれたんです。涙をこらえている私の手を優しく握ってくれました。私が困っているといつもガリが現れます。そして私を窮地から救ってくれます。ガリは男前で私のヒーローなんです。ガリがいてくれて本当によかった。マックス君は女子には優しくしてくださいね。強そうに見えても女子は弱いんです。文のあや。 PS マックス君はどういう女性が好きですか？
As Misaki reads the letter, she begins to cry. You saved her.
2学期の中間テストの後よ。
どうして常にトップだった私が7位だなんて。
私が3位。
おかしいですよね。
何？
今まで10位以内に入ったこともないのにいきなり3位はおかしいですね。そうですよね。
そんなことを言われても。
もしかしてズルをしましたね。
ズルって何ですか？
ズルはズルですよ。カンニングですよ。
カンニングだってよ。それで成績が上がったのか。
カンニングなんてしてません。私一生懸命勉強したの。
カンニングやったんでしょ。正直に言ってください。やりましたよね。そうですよね。
証拠でもあるの？
それはないですけど、半年でこんなに成績が上がるなんて絶対におかしいですよ。
言いがかりじゃない。
正直に言ってくださいよね。カンニングやったんでしょ。そうですよね。
やってません。
やってます。絶対にやってます。
いい加減にして。もう我慢の限界。
But I gotta say, these people are so drastic how they... It's kind of a drastic change from how they were back in high school. I know I said that before, but just the more I kind of go into it, the more it kind of gets pretty interesting. So you are Snappy.
そうよ。この手紙に書かれているガリは私よ。
Four Eyes likes you, Snappy. Maybe he made the accusation because he got jealous that Aya was always with you. I was kind of wondering, wasn't that Four Eyes who was making that accusation?
そうかもしれない。私は彼女が好きだった。男も女も関係ない。人として好きだったの。
That's...
おかしい？でも彼女はとても素敵だったわ。
You wore matching friendship bracelets because you liked her.
同じものをつけているだけで嬉しかった。
And Monkey broke it, so you got upset.
私は乱暴だから怒ったら噛みつくけど、彼女は違うの。耐えるの。涙をこらえて笑おうとするの。自分のことより他人のことを考えるの。ヒーローは私じゃない。彼女よ。
That's what she thought about you.
彼女はすぐに誰かを助けようとする。だから高3の大切な時に、文野陽子さんのために彩さんを演じた。
Ooh. She helped Yoko Fumino by pretending to be Aya. Huh. She pretended for Yoko Fumino?
なんでもないわ。
Another slip of the tongue right there. What happened 15 years ago? Well, I should have went with the measurements. Nah. Please, give me some answers. Why do you go silent whenever I ask this question?
そっとしておいて。あなたにだって忘れたい過去はあるでしょ。
I thought Snappy would tell me the truth.
私たちはフラリビに会ったのよ。
Yoda Ribi?
妖怪よ。
A yokai? You mean a spirit? Ghosts, UFOs, legends, and now monsters. Give me a break.
私はヒーローなんかじゃないわ。結局はみんなと同じ。ただの卑怯者よ。
You know, it seems like at this point, Aya could be anything, really. From human to monster to myth. Heck, she could probably be the force that surrounds us all. Or maybe I just have Star Wars on the brain right now.
これから生放送があるの。急ぐからこれで失礼するわ。
Hold on, you forgot something. I handed her the friendship bracelet. Monkey wanted to apologize to you.
そうね。私も謝らないとね。ありがとう。
As Mitsuki leaves with the Silent Show TV staff, I feel like someone's watching. I catch a glimpse of a tall guy in a hat walking away. That guy was in front of the inn earlier. It's fishy. Very fishy. Well, who exactly was that just now? I should head back to the inn. I'm not in any danger whatsoever. Well, I mean, so far I'm not in any danger. It's not like anyone was trying to kill me yet. I arrived back at the Matsui Inn. I should relax in the bath for a while. Why do I always seem to run into this guy in the bath of all places? Wanted to relax. Ugh. I beg to differ. Don't be creepy. Let's watch each other's backs. Let's not. No thank you. I was not wanting to wash your wrinkly back stingy. You have some special information about what? What do you know, old man? What happens in Matsui stays in Matsui. This isn't Vegas. Huh? God, this old man's creeping me out more and more. Alright, fine. I'll wash your back. I get out of the bath and wash Kokomu's back. So, somehow I end up washing an old man's back. You better not, old man. Don't do it. I'm hoping he is kidding. Anyway. Useful info. So, what's the special information you have? How was a DVD store useful information for me? That's it? You can rent DVDs for half the price. Actually, it's kind of funny. Well, granted, this game was made, I don't know, back in like... No, it wasn't even that long ago. It was like maybe like 2 or 3 years ago at this point, I think. Roughly, I think it was like maybe back in 2016, I think this game came out. So it's only been about a few years. But, I mean, at this point, DVDs are becoming obsolete. It's mostly just Blu-rays. You made me wash your back for that?
まあええじゃろう。焦げいのが旅の楽しみじゃ。
You have to enjoy these moments. Old bastard. I'm back in my room. A DVD rental store. I might go take a look. Really? For what exactly? What was that? The shopping area? I arrived at the Kiyomise shopping area. On the first floor of a multi-tenant building, there is a small DVD rental store. Is it just DVDs? No VHS? Betamax? Blu-rays? Cassettes? I don't know. This is what the old man Kugumo was talking about. I can never get his name right. Kogumo. Kogumo? I take a look around the DVD rental store. Well, what do they have? They've got a bunch of the latest CDs. I thought you said it was DVDs. Which is it, CDs or DVDs? Okay. I found the DVD of Shadow Shogun, the movie that Aya mentioned in her first letter. I'm going to get this. I rent a DVD of Shadow Shogun. Acquired DVD of Shadow Shogun. Alright, I found what I wanted. I'll head back to my room and watch this. But that's it? Just that one DVD? No comedies or anything like that? I don't know. How about Die Hard? Can we get Die Hard? Or hell, he could probably be a man and get some porno. I'm back at the Matsui Inn. I should watch the DVD. Shadow Shogun was a story about a man who had to pretend to be a shogun when the real shogun suddenly died. I got a feeling this is a little bit of foreshadowing. At first, he was troubled, but after a while he starts to act like a real shogun. At the end, however, he tries to live life his own way. I wonder if that's how she felt. I ponder for a moment. I should write down what I found out before I go to bed. Okay. Kyosuke Tanaka, Asaya Watanabe, Kosasaki, Jun Omori, Snappy, Mizuki Murakami. So, got two characters, so still gotta figure out Shorty and Bestie. Whoever was writing letters to me pretended to be Aya for Yoko Fumino. The puzzle pieces are just starting to come together. Maybe tomorrow I'll find out the truth. The truth is out there. Chapter 7, Gnome Stationery. Oh man. It's the 7th day since I arrived in Matsue. Out of Aya's 7 classmates, I've identified 5, but none of them would tell me about her. And now there's even a hint of a crime, and a big one. Before I go out, I better read another letter. Another one of Aya's letters. I take out a letter from my bag. This is the 4th letter. It's dated August 25th. 4th letter? Is he just reading these letters out of order, or what? Is this a Santa Claus pattern on this stationery? No, they're fairies from European folk tales.
Konnichiwa. 暑い日が続いていますが、元気にしていますか？昨日、クラスメイトと夏祭りに行ってきました。チビがお父さんの会社のことで悩んでいたので、元気にしてあげようと計画したんです。お父さんが建設会社の社長をしていたチビは、みんなが羨むような贅沢な暮らしをしていました。 ってもこれからは厳しい状況になるようです。みんなとても心配しています。チビは明るい性格でクラスの人気者ですが、わがままな面と気弱なところがあります。今の彼は大きな困難に直面していますが、頑張って乗り越えてもらいたい。お坊ちゃん育ちのチビだけど、芯は強いものがあるはずです。私はそう信じています。社交的で明るい性格の彼ならきっと乗り越えられる。それに彼には私たちがついています。困った時や落ち込んだ時、友達を頼ってほしい。友達って心の薬なんだと思います。マックス君も友達を大切にしてください。ふみのあや。 PS、 マックス君は好きな人はいますか？
Well, hey. Is there anyone you like? I finished reading the letter. The description of Shorty's home life in the letter sounds similar to what I heard from the bartender at the Nakamura bar. I wonder if the bartender is Shorty. What did I write back to her? I recall the reply I wrote. Thank you for your letter. I really like festivals. I've helped carry a portable shrine once. All that enthusiasm is great. It really gets the blood pumping. I'm sure the festivals at the Matsui are filled with spirit. I'd like to join in on a festival in Matsui someday. Unlike Tokyo, I'm sure the air is clean and you're surrounded by nature. Just imagining it makes... blah 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 blah. Okay. Just imagining it makes me want to pay a visit. Friends are medicine for the heart, huh? You might be right. It's embarrassing to say it out loud, but I do cherish my friends. I'm going to be separated from those friends one day, but I always want to keep them in my heart. And possibly close to them on social media sites. Okay. Alright. Is there anyone you like? Right now, I'm enjoying doing stuff with friends. Right now, I'm concerning on studying. I can't choose just one person. There is someone on my mind. Yeah, first choice. Okay. Where do you want to hang out with your friends? How do you study history? Where do people go on dates in Matsue? Aya, is there someone you like? That would have been a more appropriate choice, but I'm just doing this same order as always. I'm hoping I'm even doing this in the right direction. God, I better be doing this in the right direction. Where do you go out with your friends? I wrote a pretty serious reply, huh? Tomoko comes out to put the futon away. Morning.
お客さん、ついに1週間の滞在ですね。
How about just living here?
ここに住んだらどうですか?
At this point, that might be a possibility. That's not a bad idea, but I got something I need to do.
人探しですよね。
Before that, I'm thinking of researching Furaribi? Got it. Furaribi.
何ですか?
A yokai. Some kind of monster.
聞いたことない妖怪ですね。
Never heard of it, huh? Well... maybe Tomoko knows about yokai. I doubt it. Where might I go to find out about yokai?
境港の水木しげる記念館じゃないですか?
Sakaminato, huh? That's a bit far. I think about it a little.
それではお気をつけて。
Tomoko puts the futon away and leaves. I think I'll head somewhere with lots of people and try asking around a place with information on yokai. Like where? Maybe I should ask around the train station? Yes, because everyone knows you get all your best information from a train station. Makes as much sense as anything else in this game. Matsue Station. I'll try asking the people here about yokai. And it probably won't go too well. Come on, a random person out in the station just asking about ghosts and monsters and stuff like that. What would your first reaction be, really? I walk up to a pedestrian. Excuse me.
はい、何ですか？
Yokai? I'm researching yokai. Do you know where I could go to find out about them?
それならネットで調べた方が早いよ。
Actually, it probably would be faster on the internet. Same answer as Tomoko, huh? Is there anywhere else?
さあ、思い浮かばんな。
Pedestrian walks off. I'll try asking other people too. I approach a different pedestrian. Excuse me.
何か用ですか？
Do you know any place I can go to research yokai?
さあ、知らんで。
Pedestrian walks off. I'll try asking more people. I approach yet another pedestrian. Have you got a minute?
なんだよお前。
Yokai. Could you please tell me about yokai?
誰が妖怪だでてや？
No, I'm not calling you yokai. No, that's not what I meant. I'm researching yokai and...
俺のことを妖怪だでて言ったかや？
No. No, I did not at all, but I'm sorry. The pedestrian gets angry and walks off. None of the pedestrians seem to know. Maybe I'll try the souvenir shop. What logic is he following with this? I step into the shop. There are some tourists around. I'll try talking to these people. Excuse me. Yes. I'm researching yokai. Do you know where I could go to find out about them?
私、観光客ですよ。そんなの知るわけないじゃないですか。
Well, that's a dumb answer right there. Come on. Of course, it's a tourist. Why would a tourist know about yokai? And how would they even know? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try asking the other people too. Excuse me.
はい。
Do you know anything about yokai?
なんだ君は。
I'm doing research on yokai.
それなら島根っこに聞け。
That's Shimaneko. I don't think Shimaneko is a yokai.
お前の言うことは理屈ばかりだ。
Okay.
もういい。私は帰る。
He storms off. What a strange guy. A store clerk from the souvenir shop comes over.
ここで何をやってられるんですか？
What am I doing here? I'm doing research on yokai.
それなら松江歴史館で企画展をやってますよ。
Really? Special exhibit, huh? The store clerk went into the back of the souvenir shop. Finally, some useful information, but where's the Matsue History Museum? I've been there before, but I can't remember. By the way, do you know where the Matsue History Museum is?
ああ、ちょっと詳しい場所までは。でもここからそう遠くないはずですよ。
Okay, thank you. Guess I'll have to look up on my own if I want more info. I wonder if it's in the guidebook. I haven't used the guidebook in a while, actually. I'll look through the guidebook. The Matsui History Museum isn't too far from here. Great, guess I'll buy some souvenirs. Look at the souvenirs. They're selling homemade strawberry jam and Shimaneko towels. I'll take these two, please. I'll buy some strawberry jam and a Shimaneko towel. Acquire a large quantity of strawberry jam. Why is it large? Shimaneko towel. Anyway. History Museum. There's so many places so far. I've arrived at the Matsui History Museum. The building is surrounded by a magnificent white wall. As I look around, I see that a little distance away is a tall man wearing a cap. It's that man again. Is he following me? The man turns a corner and disappears. Okay. The main exhibition hall is like a chief counselor's stately mansion. There is a dry landscape garden of profound elegance, beautiful Japanese-style room, and even a magnificent tea room. Okay. Look around. See what I can get. See what I can find, I guess. Look around the inside of the museum. There are panels with info about the history of the Matsui clan and exhibits with items to illustrate what life was like in the castle town. There's a corner where they sell souvenirs. I look around the displays. There isn't anything about Furabi. God, I can never pronounce that one. Furabi, I guess that's how you pronounce it. I take a look around the special exhibit. There's a special exhibit called Goblin Up, Goblin Lore. I'm growing at the pun. There are panels describing different kinds of Japanese yokai. There are panels explaining about different kinds of Japanese yokai. Okay. Did I just repeat that? A middle-aged man approaches me. Actually, yes. Oh, do you work here? Okay, well. So you know a lot about the yokai in this region. Doesn't hurt to ask. Furaribi? In that case, do you know anything about Furaribi? Could you please tell me? A fire and a bird.
火が鳥を照らしちょるように見えるので、鳥が主で火が家来のように思われがちですが、実はその逆なのです。
So the fire is the master?
この妖怪は見る者を驚かすだけで害はないと言われちゃいます。
I think intently about Aya's classmates. They were frightened by a harmless creature, huh?
この後も企画展をお楽しみください。
Kanaki walks off. Huh. I should look around the history museum a little bit more. Well, look around the museum. There's a corner where they sell souvenirs. What the heck? What the heck? I'll take a quick look. There are lots of interesting souvenirs. In the souvenir corner, they have things like Azukiai Rai. Oh god, I can't even pronounce these names. Azuki beans, Abura Sumashi oil, Hirakabe wallpaper, Higuruma household accounting books, and Tsunakake Baba sand. All terrible yokai puns. Looks like the Tsunakake Baba sand is sesame seeds. I might have a use for these somewhere. Okay, I'll get them. Really? I'll just randomly get souvenirs for the hell of it. I buy the Tsunakake Baba sand and leave the Matsui History Museum. Acquire the sand. As I exit the museum, the man in the cap also exits after me. What? Still there. He's still here. What does he want with me? I'll pick a street without too many people and see if he still follows me. I purposely came to a deserted street. I turned around and checked behind me. The man in the cab didn't follow me. When I turned back around, the man in the cab is there. Oh shoot. So he'd gone ahead of me, huh? He approaches me with something shiny in his hand. What? That guy is holding something. I'm about to run. I decided to make a break for it. If I run as fast as I can, he won't be able to keep up with me. He looks like a slow runner. It looks like I'll be able to escape. I've circled the entire neighborhood. I keep glancing back at the man in the cap. I wonder if what he was holding was a knife. I can't afford to slow down right now. It looks like I got away. I emerge onto a big street. I look at the man in the cap who's still close behind. I guess he won't attack me when there are people around, at least. I head onto a boarding area with a pier. This is the Matsue Horikata meeting park, where you can board tour boats. There's a tour boat that looks sort of like a houseboat at the dock. I don't know. Deck. When I look around, there seems to be no sign of the man in the cap. Is he hiding? Oh well, that's my chance to get away. I board the tour boat. The low-roofed boat has tatami mats lining in its interior. The skipper is an old woman, and she starts chatting with me with a friendly smile. Watch my head, huh? I remove my shoes and step up into the tatami room. Well, that's good to know. I catch a glimpse of the man in the cap. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to pay attention when my life might be in danger. The skipper launches the boat. I wonder what happened. The man in the cap didn't come aboard. Yes, of course I'm worn out. I might be in danger here. Thanks. That's deep. Very deep. Just relax and enjoy your life. That is wisdom of the years. Forever 17. Yep. He smiles naturally. I was worried the man in the cab might be waiting to ambush me, but I look around. It looks like he's not here. Now I can relax a little and find out more about the bartender. Ugh. I guess I'll try asking Four Eyes about the bartender. Well, that's my only resource of information going to Four Eyes. But then again, I mean, he seems to know a lot about the students anyway, so... And he is the smartest. Guess it makes sense. Let's see if Four Eyes is actually doing his job. When I arrive at the Civil Welfare Consulting Division, Four Eyes is having a staring contest with his computer monitor. Alright. Nosu's info. Four Eyes, I want to ask you something. Four Eyes comes over.
もう話すことはありませんよ。
This is the Civil Welfare Consulting Division, right? A resident is here to consult. Please hear me out. Got you there.
あなた、松江市民じゃないですよね。住民票はどこにありますか？
Okay, good point. I'm not an actual resident. Tourists are like residents, aren't they?
私は誰とも話をしたくないんです。
What's the matter?
あなたのせいで忘れたいことばかり思い出すんですよね。
Okay, well, can't say that wouldn't have happened, but what's that got to do with me?
相談があるなら他の人に聞いてください。
Four Eyes returns to his desk. Well, I should try striking up a conversation again. Hey. Four Eyes won't budge from his desk. There's no getting near him. I leave the city division, the city office. Four Eyes was gloomier than usual. I wonder if he's okay. What's my next option? Oh, if Four Eyes won't help me, maybe I'll try Bitch next. At this time of day, she might be at the theater company. Why not? I arrive at the Usagi Children's Theater Company, but it looks like it's before practice and nobody's here. I'll come back later. Damn. Okay, if Bitch isn't available either, I should try asking around at the Nakamura bar. Well, my question is, if he thinks the bartender is Shorty... Well, I don't know. But how was that gonna go out, though? Am I randomly just the bar? I could have talked to Monkey or maybe Snappy. I'm outside the Nakamura bar. They shouldn't be open at noon, but I think they are. I wish I could tell what's going on inside. Let's check the windows. The door is unlocked. I peek into the bar. Hey, there's someone inside. I go inside the bar. When I step into the bar, the owner is there.
店は夜からなんですよ。
Ah. Do you remember me?
ああ、前にここで会いましたね。
What are you doing here at this hour?
近くまで来たけ。店のチェックです。
Looks like it's been kept really clean.
ノズ君は真面目にやってくれとるようだ。彼は若いのに苦労しちょけんね。
Been through a lot, huh? Any info on him? Did something happen?
彼の家は野津一建設という松江では有名な建設会社だったんだよ。
A famous construction company, huh? Seems more and more that the bartender Nozu is Shorty. So he's from a wealthy family?
昔は贅沢三昧の暮らしだったようです。
Oh, yeah. Yeah?
ところが高3の夏に生活が一変した。野津一建設が違法建築の手抜き工事をしとるのが発覚したんです。
Ooh. Illegally cutting corners. I guess that gave him a bad reputation then. Well, not just him, well, the entire family, the entire company.
彼の父親は逮捕され、会社は倒産です。一夜にして極貧生活です。
Kinda sad, actually. I mean, really, this wasn't really Shorty's fault, or, Nozu's fault. Yeah, but I mean, because of what the family represented, I guess he's kind of been, you know, mocked and ridiculed. But none of that was his fault, right?
そうですが、世間はそういう目で見らんかった。ついおかしな話をしてしまった。
I'll come by later for a drink. I'll leave the bar. I think about Nozu. I'm pretty sure the bartender is Shorty, but what was he that short? Was he that short? I don't know really. I'll try going to bitch. I'll try to go to ask bitch one more time. Again. Usagi Theater Company, once again. I don't know. I wonder if they are here by now. The theater children are practicing. Bitch isn't here. Damn. Once again. Okay, if the children are here, does that mean bitch is at the waterworks? Possibility. I arrive at the waterworks. I step inside. I'll try asking the manager. Excuse me.
なんでしょ
Yes. Is Riko Sasaki here?
う。奥ですよ。
When I try to head for a seat at the back, bitch comes over.
もうあなたとは話はしないわよ。
Okay. Come on, quit saying that and tell me about the bartender at the Nakamura bar.
嫌よ。
I'll be your best friend. Okay. Please. Shorty is the bartender, isn't he?
これ以上つきまとったら警察にストーカーがいると通報するわよ。
Well, I guess good point. I am kind of stalking her at this point. Well, it doesn't really seem that way, but it kind of looks like it. Don't do that.
もう来ないで。わかったわね。
Say away from me? Okay. That means stay away from me. Yeah, I gotta love these typos. Oh, maybe one of these days I should just play this game in straight up Japanese subtitles and see how that goes. I mean, it's probably gonna be roughly the same. Bitch says forcefully and returns to her seat by the others. I won't anyone talk to me. Sorry for not ordering anything. I'll come back for a coffee next time.
そうじゃないんです。今話をしていたのは野津一建設の野津さんのことですか？
Wait, he knows him? Do you know something?
知っているというほどじゃありませんけど、大きな事件でしたから。
A big scandal, huh? Doesn't hurt. Family? Did the son of Nozu Ichi Construction frequent this place too?
有名なドラ息子です。
How was he after his father was arrested?
最近は見てないけど、母親とつつましく暮らしているようですよ。
Okay, he lives alone with his mother, huh? Nozu's height. How tall was he?
低かったですよ。
He's pretty short.
それに水が苦手のようです。
He doesn't like water as well, huh? You mean he doesn't like drinking water?
いや、泳げないということです。子供の頃ボートから落ちて溺れかけたそうです。それから船に乗れないという話です。
Really drowned. Well, I guess that would explain why he didn't follow me onto the boat. The man who was following me didn't get onto the tour boat. Could it have been Shorty? Except he was pretty tall. Thanks. Yeah?
野津一建設の息子は松江に戻っているんでしょうか？
Well, yes, he has returned. For the most part. Has the He's a bartender at Nakamura's. Why do you ask?
友人が野津市建設に家を頼んでひどい目にあったんです。
And a terrible experience, huh? I see.
友人ですけど。
Knows whose father was the one at fault. The son didn't have anything to do with it. Please, at least understand that. I leave waterworks. One crime can make a lot of people unhappy, I guess. Looks like Shorty was notorious around here. Right? What my options? I'll try hitting up Marukoshi next. Shorty probably went there when he was in high school. I guess. It's random, but okay. Marukoshi. I haven't been here in a while. I arrive at Marukoshi. A middle-aged woman comes out. Ma'am? When she turns around, I realize it's not the manager.
私ですか?
Sorry, I thought you were someone else.
店長なら中にいますよ.
She gives a slight bow and walks off. I wonder who that was. When I go inside, the manager is there with a young man I've seen before. Hey, it's that guy. That guy's the punk who tried to threaten me. You, are you waiting around to attack me?
お前はこの前の。
ヒロシ、またなんかしたかね?
Okay.
何もしてねえよ。
You tried to attack me.
ヒロシ、そうは本当かや?
それは事情があって。
Ma'am, do you know this guy?
知り合いの子供で息子のように面倒見ちょうだ。ヒロシ、今の話は事実かね?
それは
迷惑をかけたみたいでごめんなさい。
これには男の事情があるんだよ。
ちゃん言い訳は通用せんで。
Well, that little squabble aside. Yeah, what about a reason for it? Who told you to attack me? Oh, he's not gonna say,
けはえこと言うだが。おばちゃんの気が短いのは知っちょだろが。
This lady is something else when she gets angry.
ノズ先輩だよ。
Nozu, huh? Ooh. What did he tell you to do?
あんたを脅かしてこの町から出ていくようにしてくれって。
あがんやつの子分になって情けねえやな。
ただで飲ませてくれるって言われて。
兄さん、ごめんなさい。こいつがたずげなことして許しちゃって。
It's fine. What can you tell me about the bartender?
あがんやつに義理立てすることないで。兄さん、なんが聞きたいね。
His old nickname, if he has one. Was the bartender called Shorty?
はい、言われております。
But he's not short.
それはいつも靴を履いちゃおけんですよ。
He's always wearing shoes, huh? Shoes?
秘密の靴です。
Secret shoes? What, you mean like platforms? It was something that simple, huh?
ヒロシ、あれがこの人に聞かせちゃだわ。
What CD?
あれはでもな。
What is it?
あいつの歌声がに。
Singing voice. Singing voice?
好きな女の子に歌のプレゼントをすると言って CD に曲を入れたんです。
Okay.
俺手伝わされたけんその CD を持っちゃって。
If you let me borrow that, I'll forget everything that happened between us.
しょうがないな。
Hiroshi brings over a CD that was in the shop.
恥ずかしい内容ですよ。
Pretty embarrassing, huh? I'll be careful with it. I take the CD. Acquired Nozu's CD. It's about time for the weather forecast. Wait, what? That was just random thought? Okay. Okay. Sorry, that just seemed like a random thought. It's about time for the weather. Okay, at the park. I guess they always do a weather broadcast at the castle every day? I arrive at the Shurayama Park. There's a TV broadcast going on, and Snappy is reading the weather forecast. The TV broadcast concludes. Snappy notices me.
また待ち伏せしてたのね。
Do you always read the weather forecast here?
あなたがいくら探りを入れても誰も彼女の話はしないわよ。
Okay, well, let's talk about someone else. I'm thinking of asking the bartender some questions next.
あなた、本当に危ないわよ。
Why is that dangerous? Snappy looks around. What happened?
尾行されてるわよ。
Wait, what? When I look around, I notice the man in the cap in the shadows of a building. Is that the bartender?
下手な変装をしているけど、彼ね。
I mean, it was pretty obvious, really, the first time seeing him, that was the bartender. Not really a good disguise. I mean, he could have done something better, like a clown mask or something. In that case, I'll go talk to him myself.
ダメよ、やめて。
That guy's planning to attack me, right? If he wants to fight, I'll fight him here. The castle makes a nice backdrop for a brawl. I don't know what that really supposed to mean. Yeah, it makes a nice backdrop. If this was a fighting game, we'll save that for Tekken 8.
昨日、彼からメールがあったのよ。とにかく、彼を刺激することはやめて。
What was in the mail? What did the text say? Mail or text?
あなたを力ずくでも黙らせるって。
He shut me up by force? What is that supposed to mean? Interesting. I glanced at the man in the cap.
彼の強行に出ないように助けを呼びましょう。
Is there anyone who'd help?
私のお願いなら聞いてくれる人物がいるわ。
Looks like the Sunakake Baba Sand is actually Pepper.
もう一人いるでしょ。
The wild monkey.
山はつかないわ、猿よ。
He's not wild. Okay. When I look over, the man in the cap grins.
あなたを一人にするのは危険なようね。でも、私は一旦局に戻らないとならないの。
I'll be somewhere he can't touch me.
どこ？
The school, maybe? I run the castle. I nod to Snappy. Snappy stares intently at the man in the cap. What?
なんでもないわ。
Do you have something you want to say to the guy, or what?
いい。今はやめておくわ。
Oh, so she does have something, but not now. Snappy goes back to the station. Oh, that was weird. Maybe she had something she wanted to tell me about the man in the cap. I should get away from here, or else that guy will attack me. No word from Monkey yet, huh? I'm just circling the moat to buy time. When I look back, the man in the cab who has disappeared. Wait, the man in the cab has disappeared? Sorry. These translations are kind of throwing me off a little bit. I'll move to some place with more bystanders. As I start walking, the man in the cap appears again. What's going on here? I wonder if there's a place where I can buy time without being followed. Think. I'm getting worn out. Maybe I should see about getting a ride. What's a good way to buy time? I guess. See about getting a ride, huh? There's a notice for an event. Okay. Doesn't help me there. Cars passing by. There's a turbo boarding area at Matsue Harukata Meeting Park. Being rocked on a turbo for a while wouldn't be so bad. I'm sure I don't need to worry about him attacking if there are other people around. Okay. The canal tour boat. I arrived at the boarding area. I'll buy time on the tour boat until Monkey gets here for backup. I board the tour boat. The man in the cap is at the boarding area. He turns around and leaves without boarding the boat. It seems he hasn't conquered his fear of water. The skipper launches the boat. That guy was in front of the Matsue Inn too. I bet he was also the one who went through my stuff, so he was looking for Aya's letters, huh? I lose myself in thought and suddenly realize a change in my surroundings. The roof of the boat has lowered. The boat passes under 16 bridges of different heights, so it lowers its roof for low bridges. I'll kick back and enjoy the tour boat for a while. I look out at the scenery. This is nice. A text comes in on my cell phone. Huh, a text. I get out my phone to check the message. I'll be waiting at Odemachi Park, so get off the tour boat there, Monkey. Okay. I text back. If Monkey is there, Shorty won't commit any crimes. Now I just need to figure out how to get him to tell the truth. The boat pulls up to the boarding area. It looks like we arrived. I step off the boat. A number of passengers get off, and the few who were waiting get on. I look around. Guess Monkey isn't here yet. The tour boat leaves. The sun sets as I wait at the boarding area. Ew, kinda wonder why my computer's revving up all of a sudden. Ooh. Sorry. The CPU is running at roughly 7 to 8%. Huh. That's odd. I wonder if it's doing any updates in the background of it. I don't know. I don't know. Usually it doesn't rev up that bad. I don't know, probably doing an update or something. The sun sets as I wait at the boarding area. He's late. Wait, is this not the place? I reread the text. It says he'll be waiting at Odamachi Park. I look at the boarding area. Shoot, this is the Kadokoto Park. Where's the Odamachi Park? I checked the guidebook. It's not too far to walk from here. When I look around, the man in the cap is there. Shit, he found me. I hurry away. I'm hurrying down the street with the man just behind me. Those elevator shoes slow him down, I guess. I keep looking back as I walk. How do I get to Odamachi Park? Think, man, think. I check the guidebook. I keep going straight, huh? I walk on. The man in the cab jumps out from the streets ahead. Crap, he went ahead of me. Ah! I tried to make a run for it, but I twisted my ankle and fall. Damn. Worst timing ever. The man in the cap stands over me. You're the bartender, aren't you? The man in the cap pulls a knife from his pocket. Oh snap, he's gonna kill me. This is seriously bad. So he's gonna kill me? The man in the cap raises his knife. How am I supposed to fight him off? I don't know, with my words. Yes, I'll fight him off with my words. I mean, it's not like I had a weapon on me or anything. I mean, actually, at this point, should I have had a weapon? Like, I think I should have prepared myself with like my own knife or something. I don't know. I'm just thinking ahead here. Okay. Do I have anything with me that I can use to fight him off? Like what? What do I even have? Oh, well. How about... It's pepper. I think it's pepper. Take this! Objection! I flame the Sunakake Baba-san at the man in the cap. I give him a face full of pepper. The man in the cap falters. That's my chance to escape. I get to my feet. The man in the cap brandishes his knife. Hey, stop! When the man's cap falls off, I can see that it's the bartender. It's you. I knew it. The bartender swings around his knife in desperation. Hey, calm down. The bartender charges at me. You know, at times like this, I really wish this was more, I really wish this was more animated, and instead of just these still frames. Or at least kind of show me some of the action, you know, in still frames. At least that much. You idiot, keep away. I make a run for it. The bartender is rushing at me in a terrible fury. Watch out! Huh? Where the heck did he go? It's like he vanished. That was close. Monkey had sprang out from the sidelines and sent the bartender flying. The fallen bartender has lost one of his elevator shoes and dropped the knife. Hey, I got a posse on my side. Snappy comes over and picks up the knife. Snappy, you came too? Just wrong turn. I accidentally got off at the Karakoro Park. He jumped me on the way to Otomachi Park. Okay. I'm not gonna even address that.
どっちの味方なんだよ。俺たちはお前に犯罪者になってもらいたくないだけだ。身内に犯罪者が出る気持ち、お前が一番よく知ってるだろう。
Cold, man, cold. Snappy, Monkey, thanks. You and I need to have a talk now. Also, do you have a CD player? I have a CD I want to listen to.
野球部の応援用に使っているのが車に積んであるから持ってきてやるよ。
Monkey goes to get the CD player. Alright, time to pull myself together and see what Shorty has to say. I gotta say, this is kind of a little bit, this investigation here, this investigation scene is a little bit more action-packed compared to before, compared to the other ones. He probably won't give me any answers if I just talk to him. First, I need a pretext for bringing up her story. How about her photo? I don't know. Who was pretending to be Aya Fumino? Not gonna tell me, huh? That's funny. In her letter, she wrote about Shorty. Good point. It is a common nickname. I have to prove that he's the Shorty mentioned in Aya's letters before I can get any further. Tell me about what bartender. Okay, blah blah blah. I'll try and bring up that. The son of Nozu Ichi Construction. Yeah. I heard your family owned a construction company. Not gonna tell me anything. Nozu Ichi Construction. It was so famous, practically everyone around here knew the name. I guess it's too early to bring up that subject. Ugh, I guess I'm jumping the gun. Wrong choice. Okay, Nozu's past. What I heard from the owner about your past matches what's in the letter. Monkey brings over a portable CD player. Well, thanks. I ask you one last time. You really don't know her? Well, do I have any proof? Monkey brought me the CD player. Now all the preparations are complete. Well, I guess that really would mean the CD, right? Who did you make this for? Only has 700 megabytes. I played the CD Hiroshi lent me. Nozu's voice comes from the CD player and it's totally off key.
さまようだ天使シャイな君の横顔よいつでも僕の俺の味方だみんなが俺を無視しても君だけは微笑んでいた微笑み返し夏祭りは一瞬の輝き二人の視線は花火で火花だあの瞳は本気だぜスパークスパークスパーク
Oh god. And you know, thinking about that, someone had to intentionally make a bad recording of that song. Just thinking about that, in order, they had to intentionally make a bad recording of the song just to put this in this game. So let's see what kind of lyrics they have here. I stopped the CD. This is your voice, isn't it?
だからなんだよ。
Okay. Rhythm's off? I don't know. You're off key.
そんなことねえよ。耳がおかしいんじゃねえのか
I messed up. I messed up. I'll corner Shorty this time for sure. Okay. You're embarrassed, aren't you?
お前の言ってる意味がわかんねえ。何が恥ずかしいんだいい曲じゃないか。俺は天才だな。
So he's that narcissist. He's the narcissistic type, huh? When I look to my side, Monkey and Snappy both shake their heads. I use Maximo at the wrong moment.
話はこれで終わりか
No, I've still got questions for you. Still revving up again. Sorry, trying to get the, I don't know why it's starting to rev up again. I'm bringing out cards to play. Wait, what cards do I have? Blah, 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 blah. Why is this one here? Why Snappy can't calm down? I don't know. Not the best time, huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot what the question was even. Oh, God, I don't know. I don't have anything here. Can I just throw the pepper at him again? No. His mother? You live alone with your mother, don't you? Still nothing. Crap. Think about what? I got nothing. Nothing out of the ordinary, huh? There's nothing in my inventory. Honestly, I kind of forgot what was even asked. Can't handle water? I'm running out of ideas here, honestly. You don't like water, right? Because you fell off a boat when you were a kid. Okay, stand aside. Too early for this topic. God. Okay, I don't know what to really ask, to be honest. I kind of blacked out a little bit there. Damn, computer had to rev up on me. Worst time. Ugh. Why Snappy can't calm down? I don't know. Oh, that was a good option. What the hell? Snappy, you got something to say to him, don't you?
それは野津君、高校時代に彼女にラブメールを送ったでしょ。
Honestly, I thought that was a joke answer. I'm not kidding. I thought that was a joke answer just to win. Okay, that was the right one.
何を言い出すんだよ。
その反応、やはりそうだったのね。文面は、俺の瞳は本気だぜ。スパークしてくれ。あのメール、間違えて私に届いたのね。
Oops.
そうか。
Wait, that's what you're embarrassed about?
って別にそれは俺がチビだという証拠にはならないだろう。第一、俺の身長は低くない。
He's not short, huh? I'll have to think about that. Oh, you dug your own grave. You're wearing shoes like stilts. I pick up the elevator shoe that he lost.
うるせえ。
If you take off your shoes, Shorty is a perfect nickname for you.
なんだと？別にチビが嫌でこれを履いてたわけじゃねえからな。
Then why are we wearing elevator shoes?
それは
Because the bartender called himself a man of shadows, didn't he? Because, yeah. It's not your short height you want to hide, it's the fact that you're the son of Nozuichi Construction. The elevator shoes were to disguise yourself.
違う。会社のことと靴は関係ねえ。もういいだろう。これ以上身の回りのことでとやかく言われるのはごめんだ。
I think I'm wearing him down. Hey, the skin on his ankle, it's scraped up a bit. Hey, those shoes don't seem to be fitting you correctly. The skin of your ankle is scraped.
お前のせいだぞ。ちょこまかと動きやがって。これは運動用じゃないんだ。たくさん歩いたら擦れるさ。
痛そうね。大丈夫？
大丈夫だ。あいつが船に乗った時、追いかけて次の船に乗ったんだ。
He took the next boat.
その時に少し休憩させてもらった。だから痛みはない。
Something's off. Isn't he lying? Yes, he is lying. You didn't actually ride the boat, did you? When you were a kid, you fell off a boat, right? You nearly drowned, and ever since you were frightened of water. Can't even ride a tour boat. Pathetic.
なんだよ。
I'll see, I'll try telling him that. Telling him that? That what? Telling him that? That's pretty vague. Why am I thinking so vaguely? I don't know. His mother? It seems you live alone with your mother.
ママのことは関係ないだろ。
Leave Mama out of this. Mama? At your age? Monkey and Snappy laughed softly.
ママはママだろ。何がおかしいんだよ。
Shorty's mentally weak. Now is the time for max mode. Oh. Hey, what's wrong? Okay. You may act tough, but you're still a rich brat, aren't you?
うるせえ。
I could report all the stuff you did to the police.
俺は何もしてね
Violation of a gun and sewer law, assault, even breaking and entering. If we check the security cameras at the inn.
え。あの旅館に防犯カメラはついてねえ。
So you're pretty familiar with the inn I'm staying at. Oops. I mean, how did he know I was staying at that inn? I didn't even see what the last one was.
まだ何かあるのか。頼む。もう勘弁してくれ。
I feel sorry for Shorty, but it seems I should attack more firmly to corner him. If you get arrested, I bet Mama would be sad with her precious son in police custody.
やめろ。やめてくれ。
Ew. Shorty, clean yourself off. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to consult with the police.
野津くんには悪いけど、私も証言するわよ。
俺も見たままを話すぞ。
頼む。警察には言わないでくれ。この通りだ。謝る。
You want to know what it said in her letter, don't you? So you tried to steal it. Try reading this. Those who reads the letter.
こんにちは。暑い日が続いていますが、元気にしていますか？昨日、クラスメイトと夏祭りに行ってきました。チビがお父さんの会社のことで悩んでいたので、元気にしてあげようと計画したんです。お父さんが建設会社の社長をしていたチビは、みんなが羨むような贅沢な暮らしをしていました。でも、これからは厳しい状況になるようです。みんなとても心配しています。チビは明るい性格でクラスの人気者ですが、わがままな面と気弱なところがあります。今の彼は大きな困難に直面していますが、頑張って乗り越えてもらいたい。お坊ちゃん育ちのチビだけど、芯は強いものがあるはずです。私はそう信じています。社交的で明るい性格の彼ならきっと乗り越えられる。それに彼には私たちがついています。困った時や落ち込んだ時、友達を頼ってほしい。友達って心の薬なんだと思います。マックス君も友達を大切にしてください。ふみのあや。 PS マックス君は好きな人はいますか？
Nozu finishes reading the letter.
そんな。俺はそんないいやつじゃねえ。俺は最低の男なんだ。15年前、俺は生きていて一番辛かった。でも、一番の思い出もあったんだ。あの夏祭り。 わ
Oh, okay.
祭りに行こうぜ。
なんだお前らか脅かすなよ。
高校最後の夏なのにこんなところにいていいの？
お前たちも知ってるだろ。親父はみんなの家を欠陥住宅にしたんだ。祭りなんて行けるかよ。
お前とは関係ないだろう。
町の人はそうは思わないよ。俺の顔を見たら何か言ってくるに決まってる。
そう思ってみんなで狐の面をかぶったのよ。
これなら誰かわからないだろう。
早く行こう。露店が終わっちゃうわ。
ありがとう。
You know, honestly, he doesn't look that much different from how he was in high school. The 7 classmates in fox masks walk around looking at the different booths. Salespeople and passers-by react with surprise.
こういうのも楽しいね。
みんなにドッキリを仕掛けているみたいでワクワクするわ。アイドルのお忍びデートみたい。
ビッチ、話をしないでください。あなたのおしゃべりでバレちゃいますよ。
ちょっとビッチって言わないでよ。バレちゃうじゃない。
美味しそうな綿菓子があるな。
お前は食うことばかり考えてるな。
言いがかりつけてくるようなやつがいたら私噛みつくわよ。
おいおい、それだけは勘弁してくれ。
ありがとう。
Everybody laughs. Like one big happy family. Jordy and his classmates are walking home from the festival in the dark. They've taken their masks off, but it's too dark to make out their faces.
あれ？何か光ったよ。
ホタルよ。
この時期にホタルなんて珍しいわね。
For an instant, the forest by the riverbank lights up with a galaxy of fireflies.
綺麗。
The fireflies take flight all at once. A stream of light stretches across the deep indigo sky. Jordy, Snappy, and Monkey look sentimental. You're Shorty, right?
そうだよ。俺がチビだ。
あの日は嫌なことが忘れられた。
Alright. Sorry, the cat was having a little bit of a hairball moment. Alright. Anyway.
野津くんが心配していたことは書いてなかったよね。
Those looks jolted.
噂は事実なの？
Wait, what rumor?
事実だとしたら私は許さない。
Wait, what? Wait, huh? I don't know what it is, but you should tell them. Snappy and Monkey saved my life. If you don't tell them what they want to know, it's police time.
未遂だよ。
全部話して。
Wait, who? What? Huh?
あの頃、俺は時期になっていたんだ。進学がダメになり、先が見えなくなって。
それで彼女を襲ったの？
Oh my god. Wait, he attacked Aya?
だから未遂だよ。学園祭の後、俺は倉庫でタバコを吸ってたんだ。
Everyone is cleaning up after the school festival.
この荷物倉庫に置いてきて。
私が持っていくわ。
Aya takes the items from Fatty. Aya is carrying stuff to the into storage. Props and trash from the school festival is piled high.
ここでいいかしら。ゴミが床に散乱していて危ないな。画鋲まで落ちてるわね。
Those are rustling sounds.
誰かいるの？
Rhoda comes out from the back.
チビか、脅かさないで。
Shorty launches himself at Aya. Oh, wow.
やめて。
Shorty pushes Aya to the ground and kisses her. She frantically struggles to push him away. Wow. This is kind of almost going into, I don't know, potential rape territory. Bitch passes by the storage room, but doesn't notice what's going on at first. Aya grabs a pushpin from the floor. Aya stabs the pushpin to Shorty's stomach. He hesitates for a moment, and Aya uses the momentary distraction to run away. I listened to Nosu's confession.
あんな真似をしたのはあの時だけなんだ。すごく後悔してる。信じてくれ。
Seems like he was really desperate to try to get Aya to like her.
私許さない。
未遂だって犯罪は犯罪だ。
分かってるよ。だから俺も苦しんでるんだよ。
You were worried that she'd written about that in her letter, huh? That's why you tried to steal the letter and threaten me and tried to run me out of town.
俺はやっとここまで来たんだ。もう少しで店を持てそうなところまで来たんだ。強姦未遂していると知られたら終わりだ。
この話は誰にもしないわ。でも許さないから。
お前たちだって隠してるだろう。
Hiding what? Wait, there's more secrets?
お前の探している文野綾は自殺したんだよ。
What? Huh? You know what? Her committing suicide honestly doesn't seem that much threatening compared to the, the stuff I just went through here. honestly.
卒業式の後、俺たちは教室に呼び出されたんだ。
After the graduation ceremony, the 7 classmates are called to the classroom.
話ってなんだよ。
みんな適当に席について。
They all sit down.
みんなに挨拶したいの。別れの挨拶。
Aya stands in front of the chalkboard.
今日で私はみんなとお別れです。
All of them look up at her, at a loss for words.
文の綾はこの世からいなくなります。さようなら。
Aya takes out a knife and slits her wrists. Fresh blood bursts forth, and a crimson pool starts to form on the floor. Oh god. The 7 classmates are aghast. Aya falls lifeless into a pool of her own blood. Holy shit, man. Upon hearing Chori's story, Monkey and Snappy fall silent. I don't believe that. It's ridiculous.
事実なんだ。
本当よ。
Oh, come on.
だから真相を突き止めるなと言ったんだ。
That's where Fatty's fear of blood came from, huh?
お前が探していた文の綾はもうこの世にいないんだよ。
That's a lie. If something like that had happened, it would have been big news. I would have remembered it.
地方であった単なる自殺だ。全国ニュースにならないよ。
Snappy, Monkey, how about it?
今の話は事実よ。
嘘じゃない。
I won't believe it. After that, Chori, Snappy, and Monkey all leave. Suicide? It might be in the newspapers from back then. It might be. I guess I'm going back to the library. I arrive at the library. I walk into the building. And... anyone here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, fine. I'll check the papers in the back. I don't know. They must be in this area. I go to the periodical section and peruse the newspapers from March 14 years ago. However, nothing is in the national newspaper. The graduation ceremony was in March 14 years ago, but there weren't any articles about the suicide of a Matsue High School student. It might have been in the local papers, but I wonder if they have those here. I'll ask the reference desk. The librarian is sitting at the desk. Excuse me.
はい、どうしました？
Let's see. May I please see Sancho Shippo Newspaper Company's newspapers from March 14 years ago?
ここでお待ちください。
The librarian brings over the newspapers I asked for. Thank you. I take the newspapers and look through them. I checked every inch of the newspapers, but there were no articles about a high school girl committing suicide. I returned the newspapers to the librarian.
他に要件はありませんか？
I'll check the article about the fire one more time. Yeah, 15 years ago. Please show me the newspapers from December of 15 years ago.
山陰中央新報でいいですか？
Yes, please.
少々お待ちください。
If it's Sancho Shippo newspaper, they might have the details about a local fire. Librarian brings over the newspapers.
1999年12月の山陰中央新報です。
Thank you. I'll read through the newspaper article. It looks like I was right. There's a detailed account of the fire. The cause was a short circuit, huh? There's also a photo... Ooh. There's also a photo of the deceased Yoko Fumino. A look at the photo of Yoko Fumino. Hang on. I've seen the woman in this photo somewhere before, but where was it? I don't know. I'll make a copy of this article. I copied the newspaper article. Acquired copy of photo newspaper. Thanks. I returned the newspaper to the librarian. I know. One way to find out if what Shorty said was true. If what Shorty said was true, I need to go to the Patisserie Pure and see Fatty. But not placing the wall either. Patisserie Pure. It might be a bit tough for him, but it's the only way to find out the truth. He'll have to deal with it. When I go inside, Fatty and Yuka are getting ready to close for the day.
もう閉店です。帰ってください。
I'm not a customer today.
いつも客じゃないでしょ。
You were never a customer. Well, good point. I did buy those chocolate cakes the other day.
どういう要件ですか？
Some therapy. I'll show Fatty something that looks like blood and get him to talk about Aya's suicide. It might be harsh, Fatty, but I have to know. Something that looks like blood? Well, got the jam. I opened up the strawberry jam I bought at the souvenir shop and started pouring it out.
何を
Wow, okay, pretty quickly. The red jam spreads over the floor. Seeing it, Fatty goes pale.
何するのよ！
I'm investigating the roots of his fear. I keep spilling strawberry jam on the floor.
やめてくれ。
Fatty sinks to the floor. Is this point maybe the best time to ask? I don't know. Was suicided? Is it true that after the graduation ceremony, a classmate acting as Aya Fumino slit her wrists in the classroom? Did she really commit suicide?
ああ、そうだ。自殺した。だから、助けてくれ。
I checked the newspapers, but I didn't find any articles about the high school girl's suicide. Did the seven of you hide her body? The body's burned. The body's burned in the ruins of the Fumino residence. Isn't that right? I'm wrong?
血じゃない。ジャムなんだ。
ジュンさん、本当のことを言って。
血じゃない。血じゃない。こっちにいる。
Coach Neil. Coach Neil.
苦しい。
Fatty clutches his chest in pain. So, she's not dead.
もうやめて!
He seems to have pushed you far enough. Let's get you some fresh air. With Yuka's help, I take Fatty outside the shop. Fatty still looks like he's in pain.
あとは私がいるから大丈夫です。
No.
今日はこれくらいにしてください。
Sorry, Fatty. Please forgive me. I head back to the Matsue Inn. I decided to soak in the bath. Hopefully alone. I have no idea what's going on. The old man comes in. Of course.
なんじゃ、陰気な顔しよって。
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat today.
そげ言うな。じじいと遊んでごせ。
I can't today.
あんた、大林朝日って知っとるか？
Asashi Obayashi? Oh, who's that?
雄太郎と並ぶ日英の大スターじゃ。
An old movie star, huh?
わしの青春じゃ。大林朝日は歌も歌っとるんじゃぞ。あの歌、なんだったかいな。高知や函館や横浜にいる女の歌なんだけど。
A song about an unfaithful guy, huh?
レコードがあったら欲しいな。
Hey, don't sell records anymore. They don't sell records anymore.
大林朝日が聞きたいな。
Okay. Before I go to bed, I'll make a note of my findings. I jot down a couple of notes in my notebook. Okay. Kosuke Tanaka, Sai Watanabe, Riko Sasaki, Jun Omori, Iseki Murakami, Shota Nozu. One last one. Who's bestie? I sink into thought. Did she really commit suicide in a classroom? That's true. I won't be able to find her no matter how hard I look. Yeah, no kidding. There's still one classmate I haven't met yet. Tomorrow I'll look for bestie. Whatever happened 15 years ago, I at least want to know the truth, even if it was a tragedy. So she may or may not be dead. Chapter 8, Magatama Stationery. It's the 8th day since I arrived from Matsue. Yesterday, Shorty said the classmate who was pretending to be I committed suicide. But I have my doubts. There isn't actually any evidence that a student died. True. She is alive, or at least I want her to be alive. There are still some letters left, so I'll read one. I take out a letter from my bag. It's on Magatama beaded pattery stationery. This is the 8th letter she sent me. It's dated December 26th. That was the day after the fire at the Fumino residence.
Konnichiwa. 今年も残り少なくなりましたね。風邪はひいていませんか？クリスマスはどうしていましたか？私は最高のクリスマスプレゼントをもらいました。最近クラスメイトとうまくいってなかったんです。それが親友のおかげで仲直りできました。最高のプレゼントとは友人です。先週親友と玉造湯神社で金井石をもらってきたんです。お揃いで勾玉のペンダントを買ってイニシャルも彫ってもらいました。そして親友がクリスマスパーティーを考えてくれたんです。クラスメイトと前のように盛り上がろうという計画です。これが大成功。親友は天才です。彼女は企画力があって人を引きつける魅力があります。私は最高の親友を持っています。彼女とはいつまでも仲良くしていたい。永遠に親友でいたい。とても幸せなクリスマスでした。文野綾。
Hey. Okay. It doesn't touch on the fire at the Fumino residence. It says she received a wishing stone at the Tamatsukiryu Shrine. What did I write in my reply? Thank you for your letter. I'm doing well, and I haven't caught any colds. It sounds like you made amends with your classmates. It's great that your Christmas present was friendship. We're friends. We were supposed to have a party with just us guys, but they said they had plans, and it was suddenly cancelled. I felt betrayed, and that made me angry, but it's sad to spend Christmas with just guys forever, so I guess it's fine. I mostly spent Christmas with my family. Like when I was a kid. It wasn't bad, actually. It sounds like your best friend is a great planner. Once you get out into the world, people who are flexible and come up with good ideas are more in demand than those who were just good at studies. Bestie might end up bigger than Four Eyes or Bitch. I look forward to seeing everyone's futures. Of course, that goes for my own future too. I pray that next year it is also a good year. Max. No actual replies or anything? Looking forward to the future, huh? But that, what would the old me think if he saw me today? Probably disappointed. Alright, I wonder if I've grown at least a little. Tomoko comes to put the futon away.
Ohayou gozaimasu!
Morning. I don't know. Female friendship? Eh? What do you think of girl friendships?
男の友情はわからないけど、女性の友情は意外と脆いですよ。
Really?
私、高校の親友に裏切られたんです。
Oh, that's sad. What happened?
年末、一緒にコンサートに行く約束してたのに、親友は彼氏とハワイに行ったんです。ひどい話でしょ?
Well, I can't really say I blame her for that, but typical, but yeah, awful.
それで親友とは絶交したんです。
Isn't that going a bit far?
ダメです。約束してたのに裏切るなんて許せません。
It seems like more like a petty thing, really, but what do I know? I don't know anything about girls' friendships. It's rare for Tomoko to get so angry. I better change the subject. I'm thinking of going to the Tamatsukiryu. God, I can't even get his name right. I was thinking of going to the Tamatsukiryu Shrine today. What sort of place is it?
温泉や土産屋さんもあって楽しいですよ。それと勾玉のアクセサリーが人気です。
I've seen somebody wearing a Magatama accessory.
女性ですか?
Probably. It was hanging from her neck. A necklace or a pendant or something like that.
つまり胸元ばっかり見ていたんですね。
Well, I mean, it was noticeable. No, it happened to catch my eye.
ナンパでもしたんですか?
That wasn't the intent. That's not how I roll.
でも勾玉のアクセサリーをつけていたのって女性なんでしょ?
Oh, yeah. It was Yukari Ishihara from the art museum. She was wearing the Magatama pendant.
やっぱりナンパしたんでしょう。お気をつけて。
Tomoko finishes up and leaves. Okay. Back to Aya's letter. I'll look for Bestie today. My only clue is her last name. Nishino. The criminal always returns to the scene of the crime. I'll try going to that empty lot. Alright. Let's see how this goes. while since I've been to the vacant lot. It's been a while since I've been to a lot of places. I arrive at the former site of the Fumino residence. It's overgrown with weeds. I walk over the empty lot. And I notice something. Huh? There's a wilted bouquet of flowers in the empty lot. It's wilted, but it looks like it was an offering. A lady from the neighborhood comes by.
あなた、また来たかね?
Oh, hello, ma'am. Maybe I should ask her about these flowers. Why not? The withered bouquet. Man, was it you who left this flower offering?
いや、私じゃないで。
Then I wonder who it was.
そういえば、4日前の夜、誰かが来ちょったみたいよ。
4 nights ago. Someone you've seen before?
見たのは私じゃなくて息子なのよ。でも女の人だって言っちゃったわ。
Woman, huh? 4 days ago, it was Tuesday. I met a woman here that day. It was Yukari Ishihara from the art museum. God. Down, cat, calm down. I think for a while about bumping into Ishihara that night.
ほんなら、私は買い物があーけん。
She wanders away. I should have taken that class roster from Four Eyes. So is that my next thought? Go to Four Eyes again? Huh? Wait a second. I know, I copied down the names. It might come in handy. I checked the guidebook. I wrote the names from the class roster in the margins. It says number 1, Fuyubi Abe, number 2, Kana Igarashi, number 3, Ryo Ueno. The names are in Japanese alphabetical order, so if there is a Yukari Ishihara, it should be between Kana Igarashi and Ryo Ueno. Her name isn't there. He isn't the one. She isn't one of the classmates, or was she? Walking around is making me hungry. And on that note, I guess it's time for me to go back to that restaurant. Kind of weird I'm ending off. I'm gonna probably call it here anyway, but weird I'm ending it off of roughly the same type of situation, me being hungry. And of course I got more stuff in my community. Alright. I guess I got a lot done though. I managed to get through 2 chapters, essentially. I mean, well, a chapter and a half, but I mean, that's a little bit more than what I usually been doing. So, yeah, I guess that's really it. I mean, so we get into a weird situation where Aya Fumino may or may not be alive. She might have committed suicide, but there's no proof that she did. But it's like we're trying to get more. Like our only clue now is just trying to find the last classmate, Bestie, and see if we can get any information out of them. So I'd wait and see on that. But yeah, alright. I think that is that. Alright guys, this is DevilHunterXYZ, and until next time.